Welcome to Kansas Farm Guy. Hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. What's up, campers? So, yeah, we're right in the middle of, I wouldn't say middle of, but we're started the rice harvest. So, yeah. We're on, I'll show you where we're at. We're on this 80-acre field over here. So I've cut this and I cut this little strip here, so we kind of even things out a little bit. So yeah, that way our straw swaths our straw swaths are straight, so when we go pick up the straw, we're not making a bunch of corners and whatnot. So yeah, and it's really good. It's really dry, as you can see from the dust. It's only 7 degrees, which is surprising. Like I said yesterday when we were doing sorghum, well, not yesterday, last week. It's been unusually chilly. So, yeah, it's only supposed to be about 80 degrees today. So, but the rice is doing really well. It's thick. We're getting some good yield. No weeds. So that's been really good. It cuts down on the moisture content. So yeah, we're pretty excited about the rice harvest. So yeah, soybeans should be ready in a couple months. October, maybe, if we're lucky. There are a bunch of, I think they're runoff ditches from rainwater, because it gets bumpy in some spots. I hit those some bitches pretty hard, but yeah. Little ditches you can't see until you hit them. So, makes the header bounce. Miss the straw swath, or miss a chunk of. I had a few bare spots, but not too bad. So yeah, here's another bump. See over here on the left. I'm gonna drop back and pick those up. Yeah, you can see the header bounce. There it was, right there. There's another one. Yep. You kind of see them where the direction of the stubble goes in a different direction. So yeah, and that's not untypical. Yeah, you can see it right there. If you can see it right off my reel, where the water's running down the hill there. It bounces pretty hard. There's another one coming up here, I think. Or it's just a bare spot. Yeah, it's a bare spot. I had quite a few more of those than I thought. I don't know if bugs got in there or it was just bad seeding. Might have been just bad seeding. There's another spot over there. There's another one. Well, while not unusual, it's not typical either. So but it happens. weird causes. Just doesn't grow right in that patch of ground or whatever. So yeah, you can see we cut that little corner off of over there. So yeah, the rice is doing really well. I'm still researching cotton. Just looking at cotton harvesters. I'm trying to decide whether I want to go John Deere or whether I want to go. I'm going to go ahead and dump while I'm over here. Terry was running the grain cart. I don't know where he went off to. Pickup showed up, so I think it was his wife. So I'm going to try and sneak in here. Yeah. He'll be back. Tractor's still running, so it doesn't look like he was planning on being gone for very long. But since I was over here, I'll just go ahead and dump. So yeah, that's what we got going on. You see that thick straw swat. We're gonna get some good straw off of here. I'm probably going to wind up selling about half of this straw because I'm not going to need all of it. I'm going to get some straw off these two fields and off that sorghum field. Sorghum straw, I won't get much off of that. Nobody really wants that thick stuff, but it's good for grinding with feed, grinding for feed. The other stuff's for the cow barn, and we'll have a lot of straw. I'll probably bale some, put it in the barn for winter sale when straw gets scarce, and then I can get a good price for it. So we'll sell some, bale some, bulk some in the bulk storage for feed and dairy barn. So that's kind of the plan anyway. Let's see if I hit another. We'll see how far up the hill that runoff ditch went. Should be right up in here somewhere. May miss it. Should be right in here if we have one. And I think we're past it, so we're probably more on top of the hill than down the side where the water runs off. So it's kind of an odd spot. It's like the hill runs in a couple different directions, so unlike where it runs straight down a hill that's spread out across the field. So, yeah. Been fighting the cold, so I apologize if I sound funny. Sound like I'm all drugged up. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. We'll get the rice done. I might even buy some more ground if I got enough after I buy what I need for cotton. We'll see. what I got left. So yeah. I think I might be able to get all the way around. We'll see what happens. I'm running flat out, dude. Man. Combine is taking all it can handle, so it's good. And I'm not dropping anything behind. I was really surprised when I checked a couple passes ago, so that's really good. Somehow fine-tuned combine, really good. I'm glad. That's I like seeing that. You don't get that very often. Most of the time you drop something. I mean, there's always a little bit that doesn't get processed, but we got a good crop of rice. I think that helps. Sometimes, a lot of times, what you see dropping out are small kernels that don't go through the sieve. They get processed in a rotor and then they fall through the sieve and don't get run through the machine. So, yeah, rice evenly kernels. It means means the kernels are even growth. So I've got it dialed in really good. So yeah, and rice is kind of about the same size as wheat, so a little bit different setting, but not too much. Unlike sorghum, which is round kernels, like little balls, kind of like BBs, whereas rice and wheat are oval, kernels. Or corn, which is big and block. So I think I'm gonna make it all the way around. Terry's still not back, so I'm kind of getting worried. I might have to call him on the cell phone and see what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna make it all the way. We will go dump though. Yeah, I can't make it on the other side. It's going to go on the other side, and I'm too lazy to get off and move the tractor. So, yeah. Yeah, we got soybeans over there. Alright, let's see if we can get this auger around. Right on the tail. Woo! That was close. I almost overshot it. I really like, even though we've modified this T10, the basics are still the same. The auger unload rate is still fast. It's about 6 pushes a second, so a little less than 6. So it dumps that bin real fast. It's one of the things I liked about the 10T. While the engine's smaller than the AF11 or the X911 for John Deere, we're only, what is the T10? 670 some horse versus 700 on the AFs and the X9. There's just, it unloads faster, and I like the rotor system better on the T10 than I do the AF11 case. I mean, it's not much difference, but I'm kind of picky. It's just my preference. mean, you know, it goes back and forth. What's better, AF11, Axis 911, John Deere, or the 10 series on Agco? You know, Masters Ferguson 10 and Fent 10 are basically the same combine. So. It just comes down to personal preference. Yeah. That's where we're at. This modified 10T goes a lot faster than the F11. Well, we got basically the same engine. We bored out the cylinders and put turbo on it. Got more horsepower. We modified, like I said, modified the rotors, lengthened them out a little bit. Bigger bend, cut more dumping. Well, that's what we got going on, so we'll see you later.